You guys, we're finishing up Desperate Housewives. Oh my god, we're finally coming to an end. I might go back after we actually see the ending. There's actually so much content in this game, and so there's a lot of things I still haven't done. So I might go back and we'll do some extras. Maybe. Alright, let's do this. Alright, we're gonna see the cutscene again.
Over the years, I've learned the hard way that there are no simple choices in life. Since my departure, things seem to have gotten even more complicated for my friends on Wisteria Lane, as well as my newest neighbor. Indeed, making a choice between the status quo, the chance to live on the edge, or to rekindle a long-lost passion is a difficult and complicated affair. But sometimes, we find ourselves with no other option than to make a choice, and we can find the very decision liberating in and of itself.
Oh my god, this is seriously happening.
Look who's here. So glad you could finally join us. I'd offer you a seat, but Eric and your husband took the last 2 chairs.
What did you do to them? Vincent? Eric? What are you two doing here? What's going on here? What did you do to them?
Not much. I was just strolling through the neighborhood, ran into these 2. I figured the 4 of us could have a nice little chat.
Oh, is that why you didn't gag them as well? You wanted to talk? It's not funny, Vincent. Why are they tied up? What's going on here? A gun-toting madman has tied up my friends and family? You'll have to forgive me if I'm not in a very talkative mood. What's going on here?
It's just like I said. I was right outside your house when I ran into my old friend here, Eric.
We're not friends, Corsetti.
We ran into each other and caught up on old times. You see, he's been watching me. But what he didn't know is that I've been watching him too. Today was supposed to be the big revelation, wasn't it, Eric? It still is, but not quite in the way you were hoping.
I don't know what you're talking about, Vincent. I know everything now. Why don't we start by revealing what made Vincent Corsetti lose his mind? There's nothing you can tell me that I haven't already figured out on my own. Alright, what? Just... what?
There are people who want you to think of me as a bad guy. Someone who shouldn't be trusted under any circumstances. But they're wrong. Dead wrong. Tonight, you're gonna find out who the men in this room really are. And by the end of the evening, you're going to make a choice. You're gonna pick the man you want to spend the rest of your life with.
Oh my god, is this like The Bachelorette?
Of course, if you decide that you want me sooner than that, I'll understand.
Has Skank graduated from commercials to reality TV? She's now doing The Bachelorette? A more hardcore version? Maybe. But...
why don't you start out by asking a couple of questions? See what everyone here has to tell you. In case you're tempted to try anything funny, I've cut your phone line and disabled your computer. And don't be stupid and try to run off. I've got eyes in the back of my head.
oh, he's so romantic. I'll definitely choose him.
I've got a guy
Like, are you
outside
serious?
keeping a close watch on the place. No one's getting in or out unless I say so.
I'll do whatever it takes to see it to it and no one gets hurt, but I'm not sure what you want from me. Is all of this really necessary, Vincent? Can't you just untie them so we can talk like normal adults? Come on, Vincent. Who could they possibly have to tell me that I don't know already? Let's just say, can we talk like normal adults?
Trust me, there's a lot you don't know about the men sitting in this room.
Oh my god, you said it like
Ask
10
them
times.
whatever you want. Given the circumstances, it's in their best interest to answer honestly.
Okay, Eric, what would you do for me if we walked out of this house together? What would our life be like together? So, Vinny, let's say I chose to be with you over these other 2 guys. What would our life be like? Facial hair, what kind of life should I expect if I would choose to say, well, we already know that life. We've already done that life, over it. Alright, Eric, you're up. What's up?
Well, you could expect me to make an honest living, provide you with everything you need and some of the things you want. I'd be home every night in time for family dinner, and I'd treat you like you deserve to be treated, with respect.
Oh shit, respect.
On a federal agent's salary, I wouldn't be able to hire anyone to take care of the housekeeping.
Nope.
But on the other hand, I can guarantee you I'll never hire anyone to take care of you, like Corsetti did once upon a time.
Dang. I don't need anyone to take care of me. I'm doing just fine on my own. I'm not that old, you know. I can take care of myself, thank you very much. Excuse me? What was that last part?
Don't pay any attention to him. He'll say whatever he thinks he needs to in order to save his sorry hide.
Vinny's the one you shouldn't listen to, Mary. He doesn't want you to remember what he did to you, because if you did, you wouldn't have anything to do with him.
All right, that's enough out of you, Larson. Zip it.
I wanted to hear what he had to say.
It was nothing important. Trust me.
Facial hair, same question. I think we have to go through all of them. All right, you're up, Vincent. So, Vinny, what would our life be like?
That's a good question. I see you haven't lost all your smarts. You'll live a life of luxury. I'll see to it that you can have everything you've ever wanted. You'll never have to cook another meal or clean a house ever again.
Okay, it's nice to know I'd be well taken care of, but I noticed you didn't mention how you'd treat me. Well, I think we can figure that one out. Well, that's a compelling argument, Vincent. Ooh, lots of money and no more mindless housework. I like the sound of that. You didn't say how you'd treat me. Oh, I guess we're just not even going to talk about it. All right, facial hair, you're up. What kind of life?
One thing's for certain. Things need to be different. I'll do whatever you want. Marriage counseling, a family therapist, whatever it takes. I just don't want to lose you. I can't live without you.
All right, so someone in the comment section of the last Desperate Housewives said that facial hair sounds like Trip a little bit. And I mean, obviously it's not the same voice, but now I can't stop hearing it. I can't choose facial hair because of that. I like what I'm hearing, facial hair. That sounds good, but only time will tell if you can actually make good on your promise. You know something? I can swear I've heard you say those exact same things before. You'll have to forgive me if I don't believe you. Damn. Okay, so far I like what I'm hearing, but I'm looking for more specifics.
Sounds like you've gotten some interesting information from everyone in the room. What's your next question?
Eric, after all is said and done, if I were to pick you tonight, where would you take me and what would we do together?
I'd take you down to the local police precinct and have you give a written statement about everything that happened tonight. Why do you ask?
Fun. Thanks, Eric. That sounds like a really exciting night. What do you we for dessert? What do you we for dessert? Wow. You take me to a donut shop. I hate everything about this dialogue option. You take me to a donut shop? All right, sorry. It just bothered me. Eric, I was asking to get a better idea of what I should expect from you in terms of a relationship. Well, yes, I figured that much, but oh, never mind. All right, what do you... A relationship, you fuckboy? Oh, okay, we're not gonna... Well, you fucked up. All right, facial hair, go.
If? There's an if? I'm your husband. Love, honor, and obey. Did you forget that little part?
Actually, there's a lot to consider, whether she knows it or not.
I know how you feel, but if we just do what Vincent asks of us, he's more likely to let us go on with our lives. Vincent, don't get ahead of yourself. I'm merely complying with the demands of a gun-toting madman. Yes, Vinny's right. I'm just considering all of my options. Gotta play that part. All right, Vincent, go.
I would take you to a little out-of-the-way French restaurant I know of that makes the best creme brulee.
Damn, creme brulee is so good.
After that, we'll head back to my estate, open a bottle of Cabernet Sauvignon, and let things progress naturally.
Damn. I would almost forgive this whole little phrase thing. All right, Vincent, that sounds like a wonderful evening. So let me get this straight. Your plan for the evening is fill me up with dessert, get me intoxicated, and see what happens? Sounds like fun. It sounds like it actually sounds like such a skank K-pop thing to do. Oh, come on, Vincent. A little cliche for you, isn't it? I think you could do better than that. Okay. With everything I've heard tonight, I'm kind of wondering how much of it was the truth, which begs the question.
You've got a lot to consider right now, so I'd say we're just about finished. Do you have any final questions for us?
Vincent, is there something dishonest you did in the past that you would want to tell me about?
Me? Come on. What could I possibly know that's worth lying to you about?
Why don't you start by explaining everything that Eric just told me? I didn't actually say anything about lying. I asked about dishonesty, which makes me wonder. Dang. Vincent, Vinny, I was just wondering if there's anything you wanted to come clean about. If there isn't, then forget I asked. Let's save
You
the lying
know,
one.
this is exactly what Larson wants, right? I knew you'd fall into his trap. He'll do whatever it takes to get you on his side, so that he can arrest me on whatever trumped-up charges he comes up with.
Considering what's going on right now, I don't think he'd need to make up any charges, Vincent. And just how is he doing that, Vinny? I was actually hoping you'd be able to tell me what Eric meant when he said you had someone take care of me.
Larson has a whole story concocted that explains everything he wants you to believe. He says that I know you, that he knows you, and that I killed you. Which of course means that I should go to jail, right? Really convenient how that all works out for him, isn't it? He gets the girl and the collar. It's almost too good to be true, isn't it, Larson?
You're right, it is pretty convenient. A little too convenient if you ask me. I don't know, Vincent, this all seems so far-fetched. I hope you're being honest with me. It is, but sometimes the most unbelievable stories turns out to be the truth. Alright, facial hair, go. Have you been honest with me?
I've come clean with you about everything. As much as Vincent doesn't want to hear it, there's nothing left to say. However, I will say that Eric over there isn't the saint he makes himself out to be. A little while ago, he barged into my office looking for God knows what. Now, I won't jump to conclusions, even though it seems everyone else here is doing just that.
Facial hair talks really fast.
But I will say that he spent a lot of time asking questions about you, as opposed to questions about an actual case, which doesn't seem like fitting behavior for a distinguished federal agent.
I agree with you, facial hair. We have been jumping to conclusions a bit, haven't we? I think I know where you're going with that, facial hair. I'm really sorry, but I don't know if I can believe you anymore, facial hair. Dang. Alright, Eric, go!
Sorry to disappoint you, but I've told you the truth from day one. Hell, I always tell the truth. It's probably my greatest flaw. The only thing I waited for was the right time to tell you the truth about Vincent, about your past, about everything. And that's also the reason why you saw me leaving the medical office.
Oh, is that why you at the shopping center? Is that why you at the shopping center? Yeah, I was wondering what you were doing there. So that's why you were so short with me.
I was investigating a hunch, one that explains everything that you can't.
A hunch about something my husband did? Were you investigating my husband?
For the past 20 years or so, you've had an acute case of retrograde amnesia. You knew something was wrong, but since your husband was kind enough to fill in all the fabricated details, you were blissfully unaware of that fact.
Come on, Larson. This is the real world, not some soap opera. Next thing you'll be telling us is that she has an evil twin. You'll have to do a lot better than that if you want to get out of here in one piece.
I like how Wee's just like, what the fuck is this?
That's the first sane thing you've said tonight, Vincent. There's no way she has amnesia. It's not medically possible. Don't lie to the woman, Eric.
Of course, neither of these guys are going to let you believe it, since you discovering the truth isn't exactly in their best interests.
That's enough out of you. If you can't answer the questions honestly, then just keep your mouth shut.
I'm growing weary of all these questions, Vincent. Let's just get on with it.
Yeah, that'll have to do. So now's the big decision. Now that you've heard everything, who do you want to spend the rest of your life with?
I'm sorry, Vincent. I'm not sure what I want in my life right now. Whoever typed this last chapter was fucking up. That's not exactly the kind of decision I can make after only asking 3 questions. Don't rush me.
Sweetie, you really should learn how to make up your mind. I don't have all day. And what's more, hey, quit your squirming.
Dang.
All right, I've got something I need you to do. Go over there and tighten their ropes. I don't want anyone leaving our little soiree before you have a chance to make your decision.
You're very demanding, Vincent. That's going to get old very fast. Ugh, fine. I'll do it, but only because I don't want anyone to get hurt. It's going to get old very fast. Dang, she's gonna shoot me. No, okay, good. Talk to.
I said to tighten their ropes. What are you doing over here talking to me?
Just stalling, I guess. You didn't clarify, did you want them sort of tight or really tight? Because there's a big difference. I was hoping I could talk you out of this. Creating a hostage situation is no way to win a girl's heart, especially when she's one of the hostages.
My mind is made up. Don't try to change it.
Alright, bye. Sup, Wee? How's it going?
Mom, what's going on here?
Your guess is as good as mine. It looks like we're being held hostage, but I could be wrong. Okay. I don't know. Let's just keep our cool and do what Mr. Corsetti tells us to do.
Now you sure know how to pick a winner, don't you, Mom?
Watch it, Wee! I like how she waved to him.
Psst.
I'm listening.
I don't know what Vincent thinks he's doing here, but I promise you one thing. We're gonna make it out of here alive, together. I'll make sure he spends the rest of his unnatural life behind bars. He took my gun, but I have another one hidden in my sock. Loosen my ropes up a bit, and I'll see about getting us out of here.
No, I can't do that. If he finds out he's going to shoot you. Eric, that's dangerous.
He has my gun. You don't really think he's gonna let me out of this alive, do you?
I know for a fact that it doesn't take that long to tie a knot. Hurry it up over there.
Do whatever you want, but leave me out of it.
Hey, come closer.
What do you want?
Keep your voice down. You don't want him to hear you. Hey, when we were being tied up, I saw that your friend Eric had a gun hidden near his ankle. He's our best shot at getting out of this alive. Why don't you go over there and loosen his ropes?
Don't tell me what to do,
Cut it
facial
out.
hair.
This is no time to get snippy. Lives are on the line. Okay, listen to me. Vincent's losing it. Do whatever you can to keep him from going completely insane. He seems to think he has a shot with you. Use that in your favor if things get hairy.
And just what are you suggesting? Don't worry, honey, I was planning on doing that already. Thanks for the advice, though.
Hey, I sent you over there to tighten their ropes, not chat. So cut it out.
Alright. Wait, how do we loosen his ropes? It just says tighten.
What are you doing? You already tightened his ropes. Get back over here.
I was just admiring these beautiful ropes, Vincent. Where did you get them? Oh my god. They must have an exceptionally high thread count. You never can be too sure, Vinny. I was just checking my work. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I did, didn't I? My mistake. I think we already did it. Alright, let's go talk to Vince
Good.
now.
You're finished. Now let's just check your work. Why don't you head over there and double-check your mother's handiwork?
Actually, it's kinda loose.
What the fuck, What the fuck is we? Even our son? Or is he with Vincent Corsetti?
Oh, really? I wonder how that happened.
It's not my fault if they wriggled out of the ropes when we weren't looking. If you're insinuating that had something to do with this, you're absolutely wrong. Yeah, me too. I guess we'll never know.
I'm not an idiot. It's my fault for trusting you so quickly. Doesn't matter. I've got something else for you to do anyway.
Wee's just getting me, like, revenge on me from the last episode. Damn. Vincent, this has gone on far enough. I'm not playing your little game anymore.
We've been playing too many games. I'll admit, I had my fun with all of you tonight, but now it's time for you to make a decision. Take this gun and use it to rid yourself of the men sitting in this room that you never want to see or hear from again. And don't worry about the consequences. No matter who dies tonight, you won't take the fall. I've taken care of everything.
Can I kill all of them?
So, and I mean this literally, fire away.
Well, first
hey,
we for
hold
fucking
on.
snitching on me about the fucking rope. God damn it.
Wait a minute. At the very least, I think we all deserve the opportunity to plead our cases.
He's right. It's not fair. You can't pass judgment on another person without letting them have a final word.
What's the matter? Afraid she's gonna shoot you?
Fine, let's hear it. Do your little song and dance so we can get this over with already. Eric, you're first. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm not going to defend myself in front of that scumbag. But if you really think I should, here it goes. I never lied to you, not for a moment. And I don't need a gun pointed at my head to tell you that. Unlike someone else in this room, I didn't pay someone to kill you. And I would never place you in this kind of situation where you're forced to kill someone close to you. It's just sick. There's really nothing else to say. I love you. I always have.
Oh my god, I love you, Skank. I always have. It's beautiful. That was pathetic. Was that the best reason you could come up with to spare your life?
You have a chance here. No one has to die. We can all walk out of here, and the only one who's going to pay is a low-rent mafia middleman who started this whole situation anyway.
Facial hair, you're next.
So you know that whole thing that Eric told you about me a few minutes ago?
Of course I do. It's not my kind of thing one easily forgets. You mean the part where he said that you've spent our entire marriage lying to me? Yes, somehow I found a way to remember that little detail. Yes.
Well, I want to come clean with you about that. I know I told you that he was lying, and that what he was saying made no sense whatsoever, but that's not entirely true.
And I take it when you say not entirely true, you mean that as it was an outright lie, am I right?
The truth is this. We haven't been married for as long as I've told you. In fact, we aren't even technically married.
Oh my
I
god.
found you at a difficult time in my life. Right after the death of my wife, I put all my time and energy into saving her life, and I couldn't. She's the one I was referring to in my journal entries. After she died, I quit work and spent my days and nights at our beach house. The walks I took on the beach late at night were the only thing that really helped me get my head together. The only times I didn't feel despair. And one of those nights I found you. You were just lying there, unconscious.
Sounds about right.
You had been badly pounded by the rocks and waves. But it also looked as though you'd been in an accident of some kind. It was obvious that you'd suffered a head wound.
An accident? What the hell are you talking about?
When you first gained consciousness, you didn't know who I was or who you were. I had never seen a case of retrograde amnesia before. I didn't even think it was possible. The more I read up on the condition, the more I realized how traumatic it would be to tell you the truth. You had no memories of your past life, so I decided to fabricate a story. The jogging accident story. You bumped your head while out jogging.
So let me get this straight. You spent the last 20 years lying to me about our entire life together, and to think I put up with all of your inadequacies for so long. Damn, inadequacies!
I know it's hard to believe, but things just sort of snowballed from there. We had a son, a house, you had a loving husband with a successful career. We were a family living the American dream. Why spoil it? I've been keeping that secret for what seems like forever. But I'm glad it's out in the open now. If you don't want to be with me, I completely understand. But don't let this madman turn you into a monster.
You've said more than enough, facial hair, but don't worry, the only monster here is you. I'm giving them a tough time, just because of this guy. I want him to think we're going to choose him.
What do I
Even
have
though
to
I'm
say
not.
for myself? Not too much, really. You, on the other hand, have all of your options laid out right in front of you. All you have to do is make a decision. Look around you. Who would you be better off never seeing again? The Weasley investigator, the deceitful spouse, or the charming and incredibly handsome out-of-towner? Hey, I don't need you to spare me. I'm just giving you the opportunity to prove to me that you're ready to ditch this mundane housewife lifestyle and live a life of excitement and grandeur.
It's so generous of you, Vinny.
You're just gonna have to trust me. Now go on already. Pick someone. I know you'll make the right choice.
Well, you've all made compelling cases. And although I'm not exactly thrilled about it, I guess I have to. It's just too bad that I can't shoot all of you at once. Is there what if there's no bullets in the gun? Oh, that
I
awkward
guess
moment.
This is as good a time as any to tell you.
That awkward
that gun
moment.
isn't loaded.
That's unfortunate. She'd have been doing us all a favor.
Whoa, Mom. You almost blew away a mobster.
I know, God, and you don't think I'm cool?
Almost is right. Vincent here was leading us on the whole time. You just wanted to watch us squirm, didn't you?
Yeah, imagine that. A stand-up guy like Vincent Corsetti deceiving someone.
It was a test. I needed to see what she was capable of. And now that we've seen just what our friend, wife, and mother is capable of, let's hear what she has to say for herself.
He wasn't fooling anyone. I knew the gun wasn't loaded. I actually did. I said that right before I clicked him. Come on, Vinny. You think I can't tell the difference between a loaded and unloaded gun? Let's be honest with ourselves, Vinny. You're not the kind of guy that would give a loaded gun to anybody. I just figured I'd have a little harmless fun.
All right. You got me there. You don't get this far in life by doing idiotic things like that.
That was a good bluff, though, Vin. You almost had me. Oh, really? What kind of idiotic things have you done besides taking hostages, of course?
It sounds like you still need some convincing, because it doesn't seem to me like you understand the severity of this situation. I don't think you realize what's going to happen to these losers if you don't make the right choice today. The gun wasn't loaded this time, but the next time it will be.
The right choice? You mean choosing you?
I think she gets it just fine, Corsetti. You're a dangerous, hardened criminal with a soft spot for the one that got away. You're delusional, Corsetti. She wasn't the one that got away. I think it's safe to say you drove her away. The day you sent her car careening off that cliff.
That's enough, Lawson. I'm warning you.
Did it really take you 20 years to make up your mind? It didn't take Mary nearly as long. She knows she doesn't want the likes of you destroying her life or corrupting her son.
You shut your goddamn trap. I've had enough of your stupid little remarks, Boy Scout. You think you're funny, do you? We'll see who's laughing when I walk out of here alive and they're picking pieces of your brain out of the basement wall.
Do whatever you want, Vincent, but don't make a mess on my nice rug. I just had it cleaned.
This seems like a good time for me to go to my room, don't you think? You are having an adult conversation after all.
No, you're staying right here. I want you to see this. Adversity builds character and all that jazz.
Whatever.
Sometimes you do what you have to so that things turn out the way you want. It's all part of being an adult. You should ask your mother about that.
Oh, I get it. Eric's saying that I should do what I have to do in order to make sure the people that I care about don't get hurt.
Hey, just what do the two of you think you're up to? I am not the kind of man you want to conspire against.
No one's conspiring against you, Vinny. I just think the two of us need some alone time.
What? Where are you going with this?
I'm heading upstairs to my bedroom. I was hoping you'd follow me. It's funny you should say that, Vinny, because I'm going upstairs. Care to join me? I'll cut to the chase, Vincent. I've always liked powerful men. You're the very definition of that. It turns me on.
What did you just say?
And what do you want to do about that?
That's for me to know and you to find out. Why don't you follow me and see? I'll show you. Follow me.
I like the sound of that. Your son should be able to attend to those two while we're indisposed. Keep a close eye on the both of them, especially Eric. Right now he's helpless in that chair, but don't hesitate to let him have it if he tries anything funny. Think you can handle that?
Well, yeah, that doesn't sound too hard. Mom, can I talk to you for a minute?
Sure, I
Alone?
guess. Of course you can, you know I always make time for you. Listen, I know this looks bad, but I know what I'm doing.
You know, Mom, bad doesn't even begin to describe it. You're about to bang a mob boss with Dad tied up in the living room.
Are you that fucking stupid?
I may be a clueless teenager, but even
Yeah.
I know something is really wrong with the situation. Promise me you won't do anything with that scumbag.
Yeah, you missed a lot. This is what's going to happen. To be perfectly honest, all three of them can go straight to hell. We can do better for ourselves on our own. Damn. I'm just going to go upstairs with Vinny and get him undressed so I can get his gun. The person I really want to be with is your father. I'm not really going to go upstairs with Vincent. The person I really want to be with is Eric. Of course I'm going to sleep with Vincent. He's a real man, not like your father. Besides, I have to test drive the merchandise before I buy it. Oh my god. Oh shit, we need to make our decision right now, do we? I don't want to make my decision, do we? I'm not ready for that. I wanted to tell him to loosen the, Eric's, I don't even know their names, Eric's ties so he could shoot this guy. Alright, we'll go with Eric.
Oh, okay. I guess with everything you found out about Dad, he's a smart choice. I mean, he seems normal.
Well, at least he's honest.
Yeah. So, what are you going to do about Mr. Corsetti? He's going to be pissed when he finds out you didn't pick him. Really pissed.
Don't worry about that. That's his problem. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to go upstairs with him, stall for a bit, and then at the last minute I'll take his gun.
Okay. And why are you telling me this?
While I'm upstairs, you're going to untie Eric and your father.
Oh, I get it. This is what Eric meant when he was doing all of that getting what you want stuff, isn't it?
Exactly. I'm going to head upstairs now. Just remember what I told you.
So you're choosing Eric? Are you sure about that?
Yes.
All right.
Oh god, we're gonna die. I like how she's skanking her way to victory, though. I appreciate that. Okay. Talk.
So what's the holdup?
It looks like someone is getting a bit anxious. Bit of a hair trigger for a man your age, huh? Calm down, Vincent. I'm a firm believer that good things make time. You'll just have to wait a little bit more.
Oh, you were always such a tease, you know that?
Wait, do we just grab... I like how he, like, laid it right there for us. Like, he wouldn't hold on to it.
Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Wait, but is there even bullets in it yet? What if there's... Still not bullets in it. What the fuck does it matter? Oh my god, there must be. I think it's pretty obvious what I'm doing, Vincent. I'm taking control of the situation. Do what I say. Keep your mouth shut and we won't have any problems.
All right, that's enough playing around. Give me the gun back.
That's enough
Now.
out of you. You will speak when I tell you to speak. Got that?
I don't know what you're up to, but stop it and give me my gun back.
Now we're going to walk downstairs. We're going to walk downstairs now, straighten things out after you. That's just it. For the first time, I know what's good for me, and you're not it. Get off your butt and march down those stairs. Dang. You're in no position to tell me what to do. I have the gun and things too. I know how to use it. It's all starting to come back to me now. All those crimes together in our foolish, youthful days. All right. Just say this.
Hey, take it easy. Don't point that thing at me, Mary.
I'm just taking care of a little business, doing what I know has to be done. Dear Vincent, I know exactly what I'm doing. You're in no position to talk, Vinny. Now get a move on. I haven't got all day.
Back so soon?
Yeah, what's the matter? Did Vincent get stage fright or something?
Not really. I didn't exactly give him the chance to perform. I just took what I wanted and left.
I can't believe you did it. You slept with him, didn't you?
Yes. No, there's no time to be jealous. There's no time to be a jealous. Facial hair? Baby, I'm pretty mad at you. I'm plenty mad at you, but sleeping with a mobster while you're tied up in the living room isn't my idea of a payback. No, I didn't. You just have to... No time to be jealous.
Sounds awfully convenient.
It's true, Dad. It was all part of her plan to trick Mr. Corsetti into letting his guard down.
You should have told us what you were doing. I was going crazy down here thinking about what that Berman was doing to you.
If you still don't believe me, then tell me why I'm giving you the gun I stole from Vincent. Take this. It's Vincent's gun. I don't think he'll be needing it anytime soon. Please, facial hair. I feel like a criminal just holding this thing. You take it.
It's good to see you finally came to your senses, although you had me worried for a while. Our friend Mr. Corsetti had a serious lapse in judgment, and now he's gonna pay for it.
Let's be honest. He wasn't thinking straight from the moment he got here. He's going to get what he deserves.
I feel like facial hair is about to, like, shoot both of them, though.
I don't know what you think you're doing, but it isn't gonna work.
It's going to work out perfectly. We're going to carry on with our lives, and you're going to pay for all the crimes you committed, including what you did to Daniel Fox.
You have no idea who you're dealing with.
I've heard that line way too many times lately. It really doesn't faze me anymore.
This is certainly an interesting turn of events, don't you think, Vincent? After all these years of making sure all your tracks were covered, it was trying to grab a hold of your past that was your undoing.
I knew I never should have trusted that bitch.
Dang.
Ah, come on. Turnabout is fair play. Now why don't you sit down while I call some colleagues over at the Bureau? I've heard they picked out a real nice place for you to spend 2 consecutive life sentences.
My lawyers will have me out in no time. I've beaten worse raps than this. And as for you, we were all better off when we thought you were dead.
I said have a seat. The 2 of you probably have a lot to talk about, but you're free. Come over here and tie up Fairview's newest convicted felon.
I don't know. I'm not that good at tying knots.
That's okay. Corsetti's not gonna squirm out of this one.
I like how they're just, like, waving their arms
Thank God
around.
that's over. Now we can finally get back to living our lives.
So I was wondering, is there any room in the busy life of an FIB agent for a wife and her teenage son? Just ignore facial
wanna
hair.
Run that by me again?
What? Does she have to spell it out for you? She's saying that she'd rather be with you than go back to living with this whack job doctor.
What are you doing? We have a life together. So I told a little lie. Who did it really hurt? Look at our lives together. Our house, our son, we're a family. You can't walk away from that. This is all your fault, Larson. If you hadn't been nosing around using my wife as a way to catch
Oh
this
shit,
crook,
he is gonna
none of
shoot
this
him.
would have ever happened.
It's not his fault, facial hair. He's never been anything but honest to me. As for you, our entire marriage was based on lies. And what if he was the reason? What would you do about it? There's no one to blame but yourself, honey. You just allowed me to find out what a lying bastard you are. Damn.
That's enough out of you. I'm talking to him. You
Dang.
ruined my life. Do you know that?
All right, calm down. Drop the gun and don't come any further.
Facial hair, what are you doing?
If this comes out, I can't go back to a normal life. I'd have to shut down my practice, move to another town. Everything would change.
I mean it. Hold it right there.
And it's all your fault!
Oh, Jesus.
When faced with tough decisions, one is often forced to make sacrifices.
Rip!
Some of us choose to sacrifice stability.
Rip facial hair.
Some of us choose to forego excitement and lavish riches. While others choose to rekindle relationships from years
New
past
fam.
in a hope of recapturing the happiness that has eluded them for so long. For even though our choices may never be perfect,
New family goals.
with time, effort, and the support of those closest to us, we somehow find a way to reach for the brass ring and find happiness nonetheless.
Oh my god, that was beautiful. The game was awesome. I mean, it was horrible, but it was awesome. Maybe it was just that it's old. So yeah, I might go back through that and just show you the different endings in like an extras episode, not in this episode. I don't have time to replay. And then also go through the normal game and go through people's secrets, because there's still a lot of different things you can do on the game. So I will probably do that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's finally over. And I have found another good game that I think is going to be, like this game with KPopp and then Cocoa Puffs with High School Dreams. I think I found another game that we might have a good experience with. So I'll have that Let's Play out in a week or so. And yes, this was awesome. What did you guys think? Bye.